Live in Carmichael, where he's getting up close and personal with the birds. But first, Sean, one last time, I'm giving you one last chance.
I'll tell you.
One last chance to trade in your Giants hat for the A's hat. Remember, the A's, the PR people there said they'll give you an A's hat if you'll turn in your Giants hat.
There's no way.
You won't do it.
Best colors, best logo, Bay Area bred. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
That's Steve. You got to stop disrespecting that. Poo, 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 Steve. Yeah, this is it. There's no way. I'm not going to do it.
All right.
I can't be doing this because I'm making the... Do you hear that over there? I've got my new friends upset at me. That's Sky right there. Okay, Sky's not happy that we just dropped the hat and flipped the hat in front of the camera.
Sky's
okay,
gorgeous.
that's one. That's Sky's. All right, Steve, we're good with that. Just because you're an A's fan, all right? And then this is Tanner over here. Tanner's a red-tailed hawk. This is amazing to be able to see these types of animals in person. Introduce yourself to our viewers at home.
Hi, I'm Christina Kautz, and I'm a naturalist at FEO Nature Center.
Okay, so this is not your typical, let's go to the zoo, we're going to go on a field trip. We see these animals that have either been hurt or they have a major injury. They come in here, they live out their life. With Sky over here, what kind of hawk and what happened?
So this is Sky, and Sky is a male red-shouldered hawk. And as a fledgling or a young bird, he fell out of his nest and sort of bonked his head. And because of that, his vision is not so great, and so he was not able to hunt on his own out in the wild. So
what a gorgeous animal.
Yeah.
I mean, for anybody to come through here and see this in person is truly amazing.
It is amazing, and he's a great ambassador. He teaches people about red-shouldered hawks, and we have a nest here for people to look at. And right now,
they're probably sleeping. I don't see their heads out there. I know you have a couple of telescopes
out
out
there. The nest is
here.
about 2 feet deep, and so one of the parents is sitting on the eggs at all times.
Okay, so in addition to Sky, Tanner over here, another beautiful animal. I mean, I've never seen anything in person like this.
Yes, Tanner is very majestic, and he's about 22 years old. And again, he was a young bird, fell out of the nest, broke his wing and his leg. And so he's here with us to help teach people about hawks. And
what do they eat?
Oh, they're great. They eat all kinds of rodents. So they like
protein.
Mice, rats. They are carnivorous. Look at those talons. Look at that beak. They catch their food with their feet, and then they take that sharp beak and just shred off pieces of meat. And so they're meat eaters, and they're helping us with our rat and mice and vole population.
Oh, yes, the population. And so anybody can come through here, adults, kids, anybody?
Absolutely. This is a great place for families. We have nature trails.
We already see the families over there.
Yep, there's a family right there going out on the trails today.
Yeah, the nest.
Just saw one of the parents land in there and get settled. And in the distance, you can hear one of the other ones calling to its mate.
The same call.
The same one. Wow, phenomenal. All right, guys, we'll leave you with that up there, the nest and these two gorgeous animals. I mean, it's not far away. Carmichael, I mean, you talk about so close, right in your own backyard. You could see these in person. Back over to you.
It really
It is so cool because it's so busy, and then it's all quiet. It's
They're
gorgeous.
majestic. Look at that face.